Have you ever wondered, when can I call myself an author? Let's talk about it. Hey, I'm author Cassie. Welcome to my channel. Today's question is, when can I call myself an author? It is one of those questions that I know I asked myself for a very long time, and one of those questions that newbie writers, I think, ask themselves all the time. In fact, I still sometimes ask myself that, even though I have several books published. Can I call myself an author? I don't know. Is that okay? I don't know. That's what we want to talk about today. So I thought, okay, if we want to know when it's okay to call ourselves an author, then let's go to the dictionary. We all love words. That's a good place to go. And let's actually look up the definition. Okay, so I went to the handy-dandy-dictionary.com and looked this up. Under the word author, we have a couple definitions. The first one is a person who writes a novel, poem, essay, etc. The composer of a literary work as distinguished from a compiler, translator, editor, or copyist. Ooh, okay, so basically a person who writes. Number two is the literary production or productions of a writer, or the maker of anything. Ooh, I like that. If you are a creator or an originator, or you're the first person to do what came out of your own brain because you made it, then you're an author. Ooh, that's my favorite, I think. Also, it talks about computer software program, and then when we jump down to the verb, it talks about to write, to be the author of. In other words, you are the author of that poem you wrote, or that short story, or that microfiction, or that novel. It doesn't matter what it is, because you authored it, you put pen to paper or fingers to keyboard, it is something that you made, so you're an author. And then the last one is to originate, create, or design for. So you created, it could be anything. It could be a program, it could be a technical writing book. Since you wrote it, you're the author of it. I think that's pretty awesome. Thank you, dictionary.com. You're amazing. And by the way, dictionary.com did not sponsor this video. I just wanted to make sure I had a good definition. So according to the dictionary, you can call yourself an author after you have created something. It doesn't mean it has to be published. It doesn't mean that you have to have a national book deal. It doesn't mean you have to be traditionally published or indie published. It just means that you have to have created something. If you create something, you're an author. You're an author of it. You own that. How cool is that? So I guess the answer to our question is, you can call yourself an author as soon as you've created something, anything. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if it's the most rough, ugly draft you've ever created. You can still call yourself an author because you made it and it's yours. Isn't that awesome? I absolutely love that. I actually had somebody the other day ask me, who gave you the right to call yourself an author? And I was like, well, because I wrote something, so I gave myself that right. Isn't that funny? I about died laughing. So long story short, if you have created something, you have full right to say, I'm an author. So go out there and do it. Thanks so much for joining me today on Writing with Cassie. I hope that you had fun getting one of your questions answered, and join me every week for other questions that you might have about writing. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and we'll see ya.